we will discuss subject verb agreement topic. Subject verb agreement. What is subject verb agreement? Subject verb agreement is basically a grammatical rule which helps to put the verbs according to the number of nouns. Okay, means if a noun is singular, the verb will also be singular, and if the noun or the subject is plural, then the verb will also be plural. Okay. So subject verb agreement, we are having various rules. According to that rules, we can do a exercise based on subject verb agreement. Okay, basically I explained you what does it mean. It means a grammatical rule, okay, under which a singular noun will be followed by singular verb and plural noun will be followed by plural verb. Okay, first rule is here. Subject verb. The first rule is the basic principle of subject verb agreement is a singular subject and singular subject and singular verbs needs singular subject needs singular verbs and plural subject needs plural verbs. Yes. For example, Rahul plays cricket. We say Rahul plays cricket. Okay. Why don't we say Rahul play cricket? See, Rahul is singular. Okay. Singular noun will be followed by singular verb. Verb basically in verb like play. Okay. In that s is added. It is what? It is a singular verb, and play is a plural verb. Okay. Plays is a singular verb and play is a plural verb. In a verb, if s or es is added, it becomes singular, and if s or es is not there, then it is a plural verb. Okay, like sentence here is Rahul plays cricket. So in this, subject is singular, the verb is plays, means that is also singular verb. And if I say it in other way, like Rahul and Rohan play cricket, here subject is two persons, means the plural. The verb which will be there, that is also a plural. So means we will write play, not plays. Okay, this is the basic rule. Okay. Next rule which we can see here, the rules, when we use an uncountable noun as a subject verb, we use a singular form of the verb. Yes. If you are using an uncountable noun like honesty, fear, okay, these are uncountable nouns. For this, what verb will be followed? Singular verb will be followed. Like honesty, what we say that honesty is the best policy. Okay, do we say like that honesty are the, no, we say honesty is the best policy. So with uncountable nouns, we always use a singular verb. Next is when we use a singular noun as a subject of a verb, we use a singular verb. Plural nouns take a plural verb. This we know. Okay. When the subject consists of one of plus plural noun, the verb is singular. Yes. In a sentence, when in the place of subject, it is written in this form that one of, O-N-E, one of plus plural noun. Okay. One of plus plural noun, like one of the children. Okay. One of the children. So in this case, what you write? As because children is there, you will think no, it should be a plural verb. No. As it is written in this form, one of plus plural noun, then the verb will be a singular verb. This rule is stating that if a sentence has a subject in the form of one of plus plural noun, then the verb which will be coming, that will be a singular verb. Okay, few examples here mentioned, like one of the students was talking. Okay, it is not mentioned one of the students were talking, it is one of the students was talking. Okay, next rule, long subject. When a clause or a long group of words is the subject, we have to be very careful to make the verb agree with the subject. Like example, see, the chairs which I bought yesterday are very costly. Okay, here in this sentence the subject is very long. Okay, group of words. Okay, the chairs which I bought yesterday. Now you will think what should be the verb? I is there, so should I put was or where? Okay, so you see here the subject is the chairs which I bought yesterday. The chairs which I bought yesterday. So what is the subject? The chairs, C-H-A-I-R-S, chairs. Okay, so here subject is basically plural. The verb will also be plural. So that's why the sentence is written in such a manner, like the chairs which I bought yesterday are very costly. Not is, it is are very costly. Second sentence, the woman, W-O-M-A-N, the woman whom I met in the market was my friend's sister. So here you see the woman it is referred. I am talking about the woman whom I met in the market. Okay, the woman, so it is singular, W-O-M-A-N, not M-E-N, M-A-N. Therefore, the verb will also be singular. The woman whom I met in the market was my friend's sister. Okay. Next rule, introductory there, means the verb has to agree with the real subject that follows the introductory there. If the subject is singular, then there will be a followed by a singular verb. Yes, many sentences begins with the word there. Okay, introductory word there is used in the beginning of the sentence. Like sentences are given, there dash 50 boys in the class. There dash 50 boys in the class. Now you will be thinking, what should I write for there? T-H-E-R-E, there. Now you see what is followed by there. There after what if they have written? There dash 50 boys, means what they are talking about? They are talking about 50 boys. So obviously subject is plural, the verb should also be plural. Okay, means there are 50 boys in the class. It should not be there is 50 boys. Okay, same way another sentence is mentioned like this: there dash one girl in the class. There dash one girl in the class. In this case you see there is followed by what? One girl, singular noun. So singular noun will take singular verb, means is. There is one girl in the class. Next, when we move, we are seeing two or more nouns. When two or more nouns function as a subject, a plural verb is used. Yes, this means that suppose it's two or more singular nouns are added by the word and. Okay, when two or more singular nouns are added by the word and, then we always use a plural verb with. Like which example I given in the beginning only: Rohan and Rahul are playing, Rohan and Rakesh are going to watch a movie. Okay, in this case what you are seeing, two singular nouns are added by the word and, so therefore the verb which will be coming, that will be a plural verb. Next rule is there: for distances, weight, height or amount of money, we use a singular verb. Yes, like 3000 rupees is a big amount of money. Okay, so here see 3000 rupees, you will say it is a bigger amount, it is a plural, so therefore we should add plural verb. No, amount of money, speed, distance, okay, height, weight, for this all things, okay, we always use a singular verb. Okay, not plural verb. Like 3000 rupees, which example I gave you. More examples, if I say 500 feet above sea level is not a great height. So here height they are measuring. Okay, you can say 500, great in number. So but here, as we have said in this rule, what? Weight, distance, speed, height or amount of money, when it is mentioned in the question, then therefore you have to take a singular verb with, not plural verb. Okay. Next is plural noun. The title of a book, the name of a house. Yes, the title of the book, like the Arabian Nights. Okay, mathematics, physics. In this all, these are basically subjects or the names of the book. Okay, in this you will see that it ends with S. Okay, basically the plural noun ends with S. Now you will say, as mathematics is ending with the letter S at the end, you will write a plural verb with it. No, it can't be like that. Okay, it is having S at the end, but for verb, what you will be using? Singular verb. Mathematics is a difficult subject, physics is a hard subject. Okay, so here at the end of the word you are having S, but you can't consider it as a plural noun. Okay, it is one subject, you have to take a singular verb with. Okay, mathematics, with the name of the hotels also. Okay, S may be there at the end of the word, but you will use singular verb with, you will not use any plural verb with it. Plural nouns is singular meaning. Nouns which are plural in form but singular in meaning, same thing, like they mention, like diseases name, measles, economics, mathematics, news, the word news. Okay, it is also having S at the end. You will say that no, we'll be using R, the news are very good. No, the news is good. Okay, so NEWS ends with S, but still you will use singular verb with it, news. Collective noun often takes a singular verb. Collective noun often takes a singular verb. Bunch of keys, deck of cards, bouquet of flowers, these all are collective nouns. Okay, fleet of ship, these all words. Okay, whenever you are using collective noun, often you have to use singular verb with it. Okay, not a plural verb. Some nouns which appear to be plural in form when preceded by a pair of take a singular verb. Yes, like we write pair of scissors, pair of shoes. Okay, it will appear to be plural in form as we are using the word a pair of. Okay, but we will use singular verb with it. Okay, like a pair of scissors, a pair of shoes. What you will use? Was or where? Was, singular verb. Okay, when few words which appear to be plural in form by the usage of word pair of, you will use singular verb with, not plural verb with. Okay, and one more thing is that if suppose pair of is not written with those words, like if it is simply written shoes, okay, then you will be using plural verb, not singular verb. If with that shoes a pair of is written, then you will be using singular verb, but if they are not using pair of, then you will be definitely using plural verb with it, as it is mentioned shoes, SHOES. Next, some nouns are preceded by a lot of, plenty of, great deal of. These nouns take a singular verb whenever they refer to amount or quantity, but they take a plural verb when they refer to a number. Yes, few nouns are preceded, means before these nouns these words are used. What are those words? A lot of, a plenty of, a great deal of. If these all words are used before few nouns, then, and if the nouns are referring to amount or quantity, amount of anything or quantity of anything, then you will be definitely using a singular verb with it. For example, a lot of people visit the exhibition. So in this case, what is happening? People, before people you are using a lot of. Okay, now here you see what they are referring to. They are referring to quantity or they are referring to amount. They are not neither they are referring to quantity nor they are referring to any amount. They are referring to a number of people. So when they are referring to number, you will be using plural verb with it. Okay, when they are referring to a number, you will be using plural verb with it. But when they are referring to quantity or amount, then you will be using singular verb. So which example I said, in this case they are referring to number, that's why you have to use plural verb with it. But if they are referring to any amount or quantity, for example, if there it is written in this form, a plenty of water was supplied to the villagers. Now you see in this case plenty of water. So what does this mean? It means the amount of water, okay, quantity of water which they have supplied to the villagers. So in this case what you will be using? In this case you will be using singular verb, as because in this sentence they are referring to amount or quantity. So therefore you will be using singular verb with it. Next, when a singular subject is joined by, as well as, in addition to, except, etc. with another noun or pronoun, we use a singular verb. When a singular subject, okay, one person or one thing is been joined by the other thing with the usage of words such as well as, in addition to, except, these all words if you are using and joining two or more words, okay, then you will use a singular verb with it. For example, Sohan as well as his brother has or have, it will be has, singular verb. Next, my father in addition to our neighbor, here also same thing is happening. Two nouns are being added with the usage of word in addition to, then you will be using what verb? Singular verb. Next, a singular verb is used with the singular pronouns such as each, either, neither, anyone, etc. Yes, if in a sentence these all words are used like each, neither, anyone, somebody, okay, these all words are used, okay, then these all words will be followed by singular verb. Okay, when two or more nouns or subjects are connected by nor or, the verb is used according to the number of nouns nearest to it. Yes, if in a sentence two or more subjects are added by the word nor or, then what verb you will be using? You will be using the verb according to the subject which is nearest to it. For example, sentence is in this way: neither she nor her sisters dash the temple. Neither she nor her sisters dash the temple. Now you see, before means nearest to the dash, what subject is there? Nearest to dash, the subject is sisters. Nearest to dash, what subject is sisters? Again I am saying the sentence. The sentence is neither she nor her sisters dash the temple. So in this sentence you see, nearest to dash, what subject is given? Nearest to dash, the subject is sisters. So sisters is plural. So you will be using what verb? You will be using plural verb, means visit. V-I-S-I-T. Visit is plural verb and V-I-S-I-T-S is singular verb. So here you will be using visit. If the sentence is in some other way, like neither either they or he dash telling a lie. Either, E-I-T-H-E-R, either he or either they or he dash telling a lie. In this case you see, nearest to dash, what is the subject? The subject is he, H-E, he. So he is referring to one person, so therefore the verb will be singular, means each. Okay, whenever the subjects are joined by nor or, you will be using the verb according to the subject which is nearest to the dash. Next, a collective noun. I said you collective noun usually is followed by a singular verb, but when you are reading a sentence which is having a collective noun, and if it is specifying there is a difference in opinion, okay, if there is a difference in opinion, in that case you will be using plural verb. And if there is one opinion, they're talking about as a collective unit, then you will be using a singular verb. But if there is a difference in opinion, then you will be using it. You will be using plural verb with it. Next, when some nouns are regarded as one unit, they take a singular verb. Yes, like I said you, when two singular nouns are added by the word and, it is followed by plural verb. Okay, but for there is one exception, like bread and butter, we consider it as a one unit, bread and butter. Okay, so here and is used to add two different things, so you will say it should be are. No, as this is a whole one unit, therefore you will be using a singular verb. With bread and butter is a wholesome food. Next, one more thing, if you are using and you are referring to one person, like the novelist and poet, dash dead. So here the novelist and poet is referring to a same person. It's not two different persons. They are referring to a same person. The novelist and poet, who was both. He was a novelist also and he was a poet also, is dead. So here you'll be using is, not are. You will be using is. Okay. These were the few basic rules, okay, for solving any exercise which is based upon subject verb agreement. You have to learn these rules, and according to these rules you can easily solve the exercises which are based upon the subject verb agreement. The simple concept is that the verbs will be according to the nouns. If the nouns are singular, the verb will also be singular, and if the nouns are plural, the verb will be plural. And often children get confused with the usage of singular verbs and plural verbs. In a verb, if s and es is added, it becomes a singular verb, and if s and es is not there in a verb, then it is a plural verb. The basic example which I gave in the beginning of this, that play and plays, so which one is singular verb and which one is plural verb? Plays, plays, in which s is there, that is a singular verb, and in which s is not there, that is a plural verb. Okay.